Hello, welcome, and thank you for listening / watching this. My name is Chris Miller, and I wanted to, something that's been bouncing around in my head for the weekend is the idea of commitment and what it takes to commit to something. And honestly, everything I start, I have this fear that I'm just not going to keep going with it, because I start a lot of stuff and I don't finish a lot of things. There's been a few times in my life where I've really taken that commitment to the next level and completed some crazy challenge that was usually beyond kind of my reach for attention span. So I'm honestly even worried that I'm just not going to be recording these videos or uploading them to the podcast. And this morning I had a really difficult time just pressing play and getting this going, which is interesting to me. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. I haven't found my magic sauce or secret recipe for commitment. There was this one time where I committed to doing a 30-day Bikram yoga challenge. So Bikram yoga, if you don't know, is a 90-minute yoga class in a heated room. It's about 105 degrees. Excuse me. And it's fairly fast paced. It goes pretty quickly. And I am not a super athletic guy, so to do a 30-day challenge, which is a class a day for 30 days, was way outside my realm of normalcy. But I did it, and the weird part is that it was around the holidays, so the 2 of the days I couldn't make it, but the rule was if you were to complete it, you'd have to do 2 classes in a day instead. And 2 of those days I did double classes back to back. So 3 hours of just hot room yoga. And it was intense and it was a lot of time invested, but I did it, which is surprising to me. It really is interesting that there was something that I committed to that worked out. And I've thought a lot about it, and I don't know if it's that I had a boss at the time who was difficult, and they said I couldn't do it. And I don't know if it was maybe partly me saying, you know what, I'm going to do it because someone says I can't. I also had a friend at the time who was going to join me, and I was excited about that. He didn't end up finishing it, but I still haven't figured it out. So I'm hoping to, through this process of talking about things that I find interesting or important, or the values that I hold, the questions that I have, that I can kind of work through them just by talking about them and sharing them with people. So whatever platform you're seeing this on, if you have ideas about commitment, or maybe if you have stories, I really love stories. If you have stories about there was something in your life that you just fully committed to, and there was no question that it was something that you were going to drop off, I would love to read them or hear about them. And I think just starting a conversation around commitment and following through just seems cool to me. So thank you for watching and or listening, and I will see you later. Bye.